Hello, hello, hello. It's Tracy from Mindless Crafting, and we're super excited. Today, we've got something special in store for you, and I'm just waiting for my partner here to come on up. He's down there fixing the store. We are releasing our first ever digital stamps for Mindless Crafting. And so let's see who's here with us on this special Friday. And we are going to go ahead and get started in a moment. Bill is in the store right now working on some stuff. So, yep. So he's right there doing it now. He's really excited too. He's been working hard, y'all. So are y'all as excited as I am? I'm real excited. Hey, Kathy, how are you? So yeah, it's always a special day when we release, but this is the first time we're releasing our digital stamps. So for those of you that don't know, digital stamps are basically um, images just like the same format of our regular hands-on stamp sets, and you can download those digital stamps or images to your computer, and you have them at your access immediately. And so I know many of you are saying these are new to you. I know you said that digital stamps are new to y'all. Many of y'all have said, oh, yeah, I use digital stamps all the time. But we wanted y'all to have access to our stamp sets or even the images that don't even make the actual stamp sets. So you'll see how these are some beautiful images. Y'all are going to be able to do so much with them. You can manipulate them. You can turn them into something. You can enlarge them. You can make them smaller. You'll see what I did with these cards that I made, but I had so much fun doing this. And the nice thing is that once you order, you get them immediately. They'll be sent to you in an email confirmation. Look, Randa, you said I'm old. I never heard of digital stamping. Look it up. Even if you did a YouTube search, you'll see so many. Like just look up digital stamp sets or digi stamps, and you'll see um, a ton of ideas. It's amazing what you can do with them. Okay, so Bill is working on the store. While he's working on the store, I'm going to go ahead and reveal the first one. And I printed these out so that y'all can see them. And I printed them out larger so y'all can really see what these look like. So the first one that we have is called the You're My Hero Digi Stamp. And here it is. Look at that. So those are the images that we have. Now, one of the things now to remember is we're still going to be releasing our other stamp sets, the ones that are our physical stamp sets. So don't you worry. You've heard of them but never used them. Let's see. Digifiles are easy to use. Yes, they are easy to use, and you can make them smaller or bigger. You'll see in a moment what I did. Okay, so this one right here, let me show you the card I made for that. So we might as well go ahead and reveal it. Bill is going to let me know when they're available in the store. So with this one, you have the I love our time together. Many of you said you wanted something that was more a male type card you can make. So I thought, you know what, why not do the bomber jacket? So John did a bomber jacket for me. And then some strong words. You're my hero, king. I love our time together, to time with the clock. Yeah. And then the hat with the feather in it. And so this is the card I made using that. So what I did was I used my Nina cardstock. I have an old printer downstairs. So imagine I'm doing this with my old printer. I have a Nina 85-pound cardstock that I printed on in my, once I had everything lined up the way I wanted. And I just cut them out and just put them on my, look at that. Look how cute that is. And then used it just like I would use my card making, right? I just fussy cut out the clock. And look, you see the size of the clock here? Here's the size. I wanted it to be larger. So with the digital stamp set, I'm able to make whatever I want larger. So that's a nice that's a game changer right there. Look at the words. The words are smaller on here. Here's the original words. I just made them smaller to fit on my card. And so I'm putting together a video for you too, just to show you, for those of you that are not familiar with this and it looks like something you might want to do, use the digital stamps. It's just up to you. So let me see what y'all are saying. Y'all might have questions. Oh, you use digis for journal paper. Yes. Yes, I know many of you wanted the male inspired stuff. So look what I did with the bomber jacket, y'all. Look at that. You're my hero. We don't have enough cards or stamp sets for men. So y'all told me that you wanted something for guys. And look at that. I just made it super simple, did the bomber jacket. Um, and so whatever's available in the digital is not available in the physical stamp set. So it's either or. So that's just one of them. Okay, so now that's the You're My Hero Digi stamp set.
Hey, y'all can see it on the front page. I'm still working, but they can order through the front page.
Okay, Bill is telling me something. He said it's ready. So Kathy, if you're here, if you can, if you can drop the link in there. Oh, you love the cost of ink. Yeah, I can see that. Right. So you want to make sure you print out what you absolutely want. I know some people said they just take theirs to their local library or they take it to like a Office Max or something like that. But this is just another option. So you just at least you know you have access if you decide if you that you'll have access to um these images if you want them, right? Okay, so we're releasing our first ever digital stamps for those of you that are just tuning in. Look at those, made from this. So I love the fact that I can resize my stuff. Here's the other one. Let me show you this. And I have here's the second one because we've got five digital stamp sets that we're releasing today. Look at that. Beauty in everything. This has 6 images on it. This one has 7. So these are a little bit larger too. And you'll see how I printed those out for you. This one is called Beauty and Everything. I don't think you can ever have enough flowers. So this is what I did with this. Look at that. I went a little larger on the size of the flower and made it nice and big and bold. Look how beautiful that is. So imagine you just download it. It's easy access for many of you who have wanted our stamp sets who live abroad. Gives you easy access because it just as soon as you pay for it, it comes right to your we send you out a confirmation and the link is right there. And you can download it to your computer and start making your cards today. Look at that. Isn't that I had fun with this. I don't know if y'all can see the shine on it. Look at that. You can never have enough flowers. And so you have the word bloom. You've got this right here. I've got a card that I made using that. Wait till you see that. And then the hibiscus, of course. And then I gave you a leaf. Find the beauty in everything and then bloom. And you can make them as large and as small as you want. How much are we charging for the digi stamps? Let's see. Bill has already put it up on the site. It's going to be anywhere from $5.99 to $8.99, somewhere in that area. So there's a range depending on the details of the images and how many sentiments versus the images. Okay, so here's the other one I did using that stamp set. Let me show you. Look how cute. That's using this right here. Look how adorable that is. I mean, the coloring is just, I love to color. So the nice thing is you have access to these right away. That's this image right here. I just did it more than once. So you can do this as many times as you want. You can print this out as many times you want and cut it. And for those of you that are just tuning in, I am using a 85-pound Nina white cardstock. So that's what I'm printing onto on these. Oh, Donna Joe, you said you love the flowered one. They Tracy, are you going to make the regular clear stamps in the jacket and hat? No, it's going to be either or. Right. So these are going to either be um, the digital ones, or they're either going to be uh, the hands-on stamps where we just stamp our images. So these won't be available in a hands-on stamp. They're just going to be available in digital. But wait till you see. We have some other our regular stamps coming out too. Anyway, so you're going to love those too. So I'm trying to look at your comments here. Oh, thank you so much. Let me show you. I did that. I had so much fun doing this one that I had to do this one in the pink too. Look at that. John did a good job with these images. Let y'all see how. And I just love the sentiment. Find the beauty in everything, right? What a great, this is like an everyday card, right? Just reminders to ourselves, right? Look at that. I really had fun with these. Just using up some of my scrap papers too. And you could cut out these flowers individually if you wanted to. Morning. Oh, someone says good morning. Hey, good morning from Australia. Wow. Yeah, you can go ahead and follow the link if you want to go ahead and look at them. Here's one using the wreath, right? I went big on the wreath. So this is one size, but look at this. The nice thing is that you can size them the way you want. Look at that. Look at that wreath. So I just took a sentiment for some paper that I had been holding on to and just put it across my wreath. But I had so much fun coloring that. Look at that, y'all. I had so much fun with this. And I don't normally do cards this size, but I really had fun sizing this card. And this one is a 5x5. Oh, let Bill know that only 2 sets are showing, the flowers and the sailboat. Okay. All right. I'll let him know. I am really loving these. I just fussy cut the flowers, but you can actually put this into your if you have like a scanning cut, you can do that too. You can put these into your scanning cut. But I just this is just printed out on paper, and that's it, on my cardstock. Oh, Carmen Wiley, she just ordered them. Let's see, Bill. Kathy said, let Bill know that only 2 sets are showing, the flowers and the sailboat.
What? So what now?
Kathy was saying let you
Did
know.
you refresh the page?
Oh, I don't know.
To tell Kathy to refresh the page.
Oh, refresh the page. Okay.
Refresh the page. Tell me what you see. Kathy, I gotta put it on the table.
Bill is running up and down.
Refresh the page.
I'm really loving this. I think this might be one of my favorite cards, but wait till y'all see what else we got here. We have, I'm not even sure which one to show y'all first. Here's the third one. Look, just for you, right? This is the just for you. This has 11. Many of you asked me, Tracy, can you do a mason jar? And so I decided that I would make a mason jar that you could have access to digitally. And here's the card for that. Using that mason jar. Look how adorable that looks. It says you are special, right? So you got just for you, made with love, you are special. And just because these are larger You can shrink them down as small as you want. So that's up to you. You can shrink it down as small as you want. If you want to make it small enough to fit in the tag, you can. But look how cute that is. And I wanted John to do a smaller mason jar too, as well as one of the big ones. So sorry if I'm not seeing your comments.
Hold up. I'll make that happen.
Oh, okay. Y'all said you refreshed the page. Okay, good. Look how cute that is. Let me show you what else we did with that one. So this has me experimenting with different things. This one, nice thing about the PNG format is that you can layer. I layered this, y'all. So you can put one image over another and have the layers already there for you. And then I just colored it in.
And you create scenes.
But look how cute that is. Y'all are going to have so much fun with this, creating scenes and stuff like that. Taking the bee and making it smaller, taking the fly, making it larger or smaller. It's up to you.
And you're not restricted to staying inside one stamp set. You can get several stamp sets and take the PNG images from all the different sets and have them interact to create any type of scenery that you want.
So you can enter, just like how you would do with your other stamp sets, you can use a bunch of these together. Here's the other one that I did too. Look at that. Let's see what y'all are saying here. I need to adjust my camera now that I can see it on the TV. Let's see. Okay. Oh, Donna Joe says, I love the mason jars, never cared much for them, but being able to resize them is great. Yes, resizing is a game changer. And here's why. Look at this. So this is one that I did, and look how big this is. This is a larger card than the A2 size card. And so I went bigger on this one. But look how super fabulous that looks. And so fun. So you could do so much with these. And I like the fact that you can have access immediately. Like you don't have to wait on those. Debbie C has a good question. She said, Deb C says, can you digitally color these?
Yes. If you have
You'd have to pull them into some kind of program, right?
Right. If you have a program like Paint, Photoshop, whatever it is that you use to paint it in, once you do that, just go ahead and print it.
Yeah. Isn't this the cutest though? Look at that. So we went from this, see how everything, I just took my images and dragged them into the mason jar using my computer. And that's how I created this with the flowers.
David Laverne is asking, how do you resize them? We're not going to show how to resize them right now. Tracy will be doing something coming up demonstrating that. It's real simple though. You can always go on YouTube and pull it up, but we're going to show you.
Yeah, you can resize them easy. You know, it's basically just dragging, you know, putting your cursor right there and just dragging it to resize it, you know. But yeah, I have a video coming.
And the beauty of it is you can do it in whatever you're comfortable with. Some people are comfortable using Microsoft Word. Some are comfortable using Pages.
I have Pages on my Mac computer.
I use just basic Google Docs, just something that's associated with my Gmail account, you know. Just pull them up and insert them and size them any size I want, put them wherever I want.
Randa, the cost is there's a range in cost.
It's right there on the website.
Yes.
If you go to the site.
It's anywhere from right now it's ranging from $5.99 to $8.99. But we're going to be releasing others too.
The prices will vary. Depends on what it is, the amount of work that went into them. We're trying to provide value. Right now, if you look at the site, and Tracy, look at this so you can kind of see what's happening. Okay, you have, like I rounded it down. We're doing a sale right now on these only because it's the initial.
This is our initial release.
So, yeah. The prices are so cost effective. You see right there, if you go to the website, mindlesscrafting.com, Normally, let's say the Beauty and Everything Digi stamp set is $5.99, which is an incredible value. It has 6 PNG images. If you look at them, you'll see the level of detail that went into them. Right now, it's $5. Every one of these stamp sets has been priced actually lower than 10%, to be perfectly honest, if you really want to do the numbers on it.
Diana says, can you do this on a tablet? I don't have a computer.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Asia wants to show the stamp sets again. Okay. This one is actually from the Just For You stamp set, the Digi stamp. Let me just show this other one that I have too, so that you can see. And I will go back and show you everything together. Here's the one. Here's another stamp set. I think you're gonna love this. This is the Hello Gorgeous Digi stamp. I think this might be one of my favorites too. And with that, here's what I did. I took it resized, right? Made it fit how I wanted it to fit my card. So it gives me a little bit more flexibility in how I want it to appear on my card. But isn't that dress gorgeous? This is just absolutely gorgeous. And it's called Hello Gorgeous.
Good name.
Hello Gorgeous. I am loving that. Let's see. Shireen Faison, that's a good question. She said, can I download it onto my Cricut? I don't use a Cricut, so I don't have any idea of how this would be used in a Cricut, a PNG file or PNG images. Okay, here's the other dress that I did. Here's the other one. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Cricut does. Okay, Jerry Reed said Cricut does support PNG. So there you go. I love the fact that I can resize everything. Look how cute. Now, y'all remember, this is one of the flowers that I had been working on, and I just incorporated it into my dress. That's like piece of the flower cut and put in the dress. And then I did this little scallopy thing going along the edge of the dress and added some bling in there and then just tied everything in. But isn't that so cute? John really nailed it. John really nailed it on this dress. We kind of like went a couple of different ways with the dress until we got it right. So nice thing, the thing I really like about this is that you have access like right away to them. So there's no shipping. We just, once you order it, you'll see the confirmation in your email. You'll get a confirmation email showing them. So let me just, oh, here's another one. The Bon Voyage. So this is 5 digital stamp sets that we're releasing today. This is the Bon Voyage because many of y'all take trips. You want to write a card to someone. Someone's going away, moving abroad, whichever. Oh, Melissa said she actually cut a digi stamp out yesterday with her Cricut. Tracy, I drew some flowers this morning. I'll show them in the group later. I haven't colored them yet. Oh my goodness. Bertha, aren't they fun to make? We've been doing those flowers. Look at this, y'all. So let me tell you a story about this. I hand drew this this little postcard, right? And my lines were kind of messed up and stuff. And Bill was like, don't worry. And I'm like, why? Oh, I can go in. He loves this. He said he can go in and he could fix this for me. And he sure did fix it. And so I resized it. Here's some I did because I want to do a project with this. You know, I want to do some mini cards and use this as the as my focal point on it. You can do a bunch of these. And so I said, oh, what happens if I decide I want to put it on different color cardstock, right? Print it out on different color cardstock. So the possibilities are endless for this, right? You can do whatever colors you want, mix and match. Can't wait to see if I can do this one-handed and until my other hand oh wow, you're healing, huh? You know what, Melissa, I'm in love with the dress cards too. I mean, John had to get that dress just right. For those of you who don't know, John is our artist who helps me to create our stamp sets. So here's another one here. So I did it in purple, you know, all these little pastel colors, and I'm going to have fun working with that. And so I hope y'all really like these. I mean, the digital stamp sets, really, I had a great time working with these. So we got the Bon Voyage, for those of you just tuning in. And look at that bridge. I mean, the bridge, the helicopter. There's some that didn't make that we put in the digital, but we have another one coming out that has some other images, because we have a ton of images that we haven't even put in a physical stamp set that we want, and that's why we said, you know what, it might be a good idea to do some digital stuff too. This just for you, for those of you that are just tuning in. Look how you don't need a code to get the discount. They're already discounted. And the discount will run until Sunday, since this is a new release. So till Sunday at 11:59 Eastern, the discount will run. So there's no code or anything. Just go ahead. You can just go ahead and. Melissa said, keep them coming, huh, Melissa? Here's the beauty in everything. And here's the one that y'all wanted, because this one of my goals is to make more cards that you can use to do masculine cards with. And many of y'all have asked me for that. And so we figured we need to go ahead and do that, because I struggle too. A lot of my cards actually end up being more feminine than masculine. So here's some of the cards that we did, just to show y'all some of the cards with all of the different stamp sets. Oh, Bill just ran downstairs to build a scene.
Yeah, I wanted to do this.
You can make it smaller and larger.
To show you how once you can stretch that bridge out, for instance, however big you wanted it to be, place the object in front, slightly tilt it, put the boat slightly in front, behind. You can create an attractive scene long before you ever put the card into effect. And depending what program you use, I guess you can make it the right size with the card, et cetera, and then you just
right. So the boat actually should not have that line in there, right? It should be in front of it,
right?
The thing, yeah,
right.
But he was just trying to throw something together real quick.
Yeah, I rushed it. But
my husband loves this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
He absolutely loves this.
And it's so simple. I did that using Gmail, Google Docs. That's a very basic, simple program.
Aries Mitchell Price says, don't see in store.
Actually, did she refresh her screen?
Refresh your screen. That might do it. Because
it's definitely in there.
Yeah. So, yeah, you can build scenes. So that was Bill just ran downstairs, built the scene real quick. So it's the helicopter flying close to the bridge, over the bridge or wherever, in front of the bridge. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with this. And I'm going to record a video, just a quick video on what basically dragging and into your Word document, or like I have Pages, Bill uses Word, or he uses Google Docs.
I may end up using Pages, because you really you show me the beauty of how quickly I love get
Pages,
around in there.
Yeah. Look at all of this. That mason jar too. Tell me which one you like the best. I mean, I love mason jars. And this one reminds me of the little baby, what's that, Gerber jar that the baby food used to come in? So I wanted John to make a large one, but I want him to make a small one too. So many different ideas. So many different ideas. Okay, and I could have kept going on these. Lydia Ross says she doesn't have Word or Microsoft.
Actually, does she have a Gmail account? Actually, does she have an email account? Because here's the thing, Lydia, you can use. You have several things you can do.
Oh, Google Docs will do it.
You
right?
can go to Google Docs, or you can go sign up for an account at Hotmail. Hotmail uses Microsoft Word, and the Microsoft Word is built into the Hotmail account. Is absolutely phenomenal.
She said yes, she does have it.
If you do that, if you have a Hotmail account, trust me, you have a very superior version of an editing program that is Microsoft Office miniature, so to speak.
Isn't that Dragonfly adorable? I haven't even gotten a chance to use the Dragonfly yet.
Hi, Loopy.
Let me show y'all where the Dragonfly is.
Right, Guide Attorney. If you have Gmail, you just go to Google Docs. When we make those little short tutorials, we're going to show you, and I'll do the one on emails, since I'm more familiar with those than Tracy is, because I use those, and Tracy she's killing on pages.
Because that's what's on my computer. I like to keep it simple. Simple is best for me.
Yes, Jessica. Yes, I printed that out. See the beauty of...
Jessica says, so do you print? Yes, you print them. Yep. So here's the one, You're My Hero. Let me see if I can find that. See, now you can make this, just because it's this size, you can drag that thing out once you get it into your Word document or Pages, whatever you use. And you can drag that thing out to size it the way you want without losing the proportion, so it won't look too thin. You can drag it out so it'll be proportionate.
You could have a jar, make the jar smaller, put the B smaller, then take this item here, Dragonfly, make it huge, like it's a huge menacing thing coming to eat the bee or something. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so that's what that one looks like. So you can make your tag. I made the tag smaller, right? So you can make your tag smaller. I just cut out the word love. I mean, there's so much you can do. You are special. You can size this as small as you want. If you want to make little 3x3 mini cards, right? You can do that too. Can I get Pages on my tablet? I don't know.
Hold on, wait a minute. Pages is a program that's it's an Apple product. So if she has Apple, what type of tablet do you have?
Oh, thank you, Donna Joe. She said these are outstanding.
If you have obviously if you have an iPad created by Apple, then yes, you can. You just go to the Apple Store and download it. For those of you that are worried about printing, since everything is electronic, as long as you have that, you sync your electronic device, whether it's your laptop, desktop, your tablet, whatever, with your printer, it'll be a wireless transmission.
Yep.
Lydia Ross, she says, my phone is an Android and I have a wireless printer. Yeah. Well, you know what, Lydia, let me do a little bit more research, but I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. As long as you have the ability to send that signal to your printer. I'm going to look that up to make sure.
Lupe says, I am assuming these are PDF files.
No, they're PNG files. What's happening, Lupe, it's when you download them, it'll be in a zip file. And inside the zip file will be, like in this particular item you're looking at, it's 11 PNG images. You'll open those up and operate from there. And what we're going to be encouraging people to do is create yourself a place that you know exactly where this is going to go. You create like a folder,
right?
And let's say I have a folder called digital downloads. Now you can just download it right into there, but if you're more organized, you can have a digital download folder and then create folders inside of there named after each stamp set. And then when you download that zip file, you place it into the folder. That way you can easily find it. It won't just be lost on your computer amongst the umpteen thousand files.
Yeah, Lupe says, yes, you can customize the PNG files. Yes, she says, I save my PNG on a flash drive and access anytime. Oh,
Yes,
okay. Yeah,
yes,
so
Lupe.
whatever works for you.
That's
Yep.
even better. Loopy, thank you so much. That's an even better system than what I even came up with. Was thinking of if you just get a flash drive, and they don't really cost that much. They can be anywhere from I've seen flash drives, they didn't have a lot of memory, but from $2 on up to let's say $20, you will have a flash drive that has so much storage that you probably would never be able to fill that thing up. And as long as you have the flash drive, you know exactly where all your files are. Great,
Exactly.
great, Lupe. Thank you so much. That was fantastic.
Someone said they have a phone.
Bertha, you know what, guys? I'm going to do a little bit more research on the phones. I want to make sure before I say something. I want to make sure that it can be done, and then when I make certain of that, I want to make sure I can present it to you in the easiest manner possible. So let me look that up, and by the next time I get on, I'll have that information for you.
Okay, just looking at y'all, see if y'all have any other questions.
Thank you, Loopy. Loopy just put a link into Target where you can get an inexpensive flash drive. You're right, Jeannie Coho. It will be a tremendous space saver.
Oh yes, many of y'all were saying that you're happy about the digitals because you're outgrowing your craft rooms, right?
Yes, Naomi Costadio. She's saying, can I download to my drive file? Yes, you can.
Yep.
As long as you know exactly where you put them, you can download them anywhere.
Right. Just make sure you can find them.
That's the key, because if you some people download everything to the desk, and if you download everything to the desk, if you have a new computer, it's no problem. But if you've had that computer around for years, and I'm telling you, you'll have 500, 600, 700 things on your desk, you're never gonna find it. Or if you do, it'll be like pulling a needle out of a haystack.
Oh, you just do search and you say, let me find my stamp set called Beauty and Everything.
But you better rename it.
If you happen to,
You better rename it, because otherwise you're going to say, let me find my stamp set called XY20301721. Good luck, okay?
Pauline Hewitt, that's a good point, right? You have no postage to the UK. Yep.
Exactly. And that's another
That's
reason.
a game. And you have immediate access. Once you buy it, the link is going to appear right there.
We have so many people who are overseas, for instance, in the UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, all over the place. And one of the biggest encumbrances they have is that the shipping is really quite high. So it's restricted for them in order to get these products. But with the digital download format, you can get these products instantaneously right now, ready to go with no shipping costs. It's a fantastic, really a game changer for you. Exactly, Jerry Reed. She says always back up with a portable hard drive.
Yep. Now, this does not mean that we're not doing our physical stamp sets. We are still doing our physical stamp sets because we love the physical stamp sets.
Exactly.
We love our physical stamp sets. I can't wait to work with this postage. This right here. This is my little favorite. I think because I drew that one. That's why. I can't wait to work with that one. Oh, thanks, Shirley.
Let me go put this in new arrivals to make sure they can find it.
Okay.
And one other thing I was going to say.
What were you going to say, Bill?
Okay. For instance, if you go to one of the product pages, let's say I'm going to go to, I need to put this at the top where they can find it. I'm going to do that in 1 second. But let's say I'm going to the shop now up at the top. I'm about to change that. I needed to say digital. I'll fix that too. But basically, I forgot my train of thought.
He forgot what he was
doing
going to say,
so much
y'all.
at one time. Oh, this is what I was gonna say.
That was your phone, huh?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh.
Let me come on the front page, Tracy. You can go more into detail once I kind of say this.
Huh?
Okay, okay. Right here, when you click on something like one of the digital stamp sets, as you scroll down to the verbiage, it'll talk about it, and it'll say stuff like like the number of illustrations, the number of PNGs, how it can be resized, etc., etc. Can be printed times. Instant download to your device. It'll say 5 download limit. Now, I just want to make sure what that means is you can download whatever devices or devices you have. You from us to you, it's 5 of them that are in there. Once you get them, you can use those things endlessly.
Right.
You see what I mean? But we just it gave us a certain limit. I put it up to whatever it gave me, which is 5. Now, if something were to happen, all you have is downloaded for 5 devices. Your house gets caught on a fire, anything that the device stops
Hopefully
working,
not.
just contact us and I'll send another download to you if you need that. That's what that means. I'll be right back.
All right, y'all. So let's see. I'm just reading y'all comments. Reading y'all comments. Let's see. Off subject, but my sister went into shock. Oh man, Lydia. She seemed okay last night. We're keeping your sister in our prayers. I saw you had posted that last time too. So I'm so sorry she's having such a tough time. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about the digital stamp set because the manipulation of this is going to be just awesome, just for us to be able to create even more. And it sure has opened my mind to the possibilities, which are endless. I think the one I'm really liking right now is this one, Hello Gorgeous. And when I think of Queen, I think of my mom. So it's amazing how some of these things can inspire you. But just to show you, for those of you that are tuning in, just to give you one more look at these. This is from the Hello Gorgeous. Y'all are going to love working with this dress right here. Okay. And so you have the sentiments too. Oh yes, Donna Joe. It's always good to back everything up. We have so many images right now, but uh we have some external hard drives where we back everything up to. Yeah, because there's nothing like losing all of that stuff. Hey, Darlene Desaria, how are ya? Yep. Let's see. Just for y'all to come in, we've got Hello Gorgeous, Bon Voyage, and what I did with that Bon Voyage is you can take images. Like if there's one particular image you want to use and you know you want to do a project, you're not limited to just the white paper. Think about possibly putting it on different colored paper and then cutting them out. Look how easy those little postcards are in all the different colors. So I'm going to do a bunch of cards to that. I think these will be cute for my for when I like do Happy Mail and send them out in Happy Mail. Bill also ran downstairs real quick during the live, and he built a scene using the bridge. He used the bridge and he just took that bridge, put the helicopter in there, over it. That's the beauty of the PNG. You can layer with that also, which is what I did on this. This particular one right here is layered. Okay, just so you can see that. I took the larger mason jar and the smaller one, and I just layered it on here and then colored it in. And I built my own little scene, and then I took the flower and dragged it in. Once I had it in my pages, or if you have Word, I just dragged it, put it over here, right? And that's how I got that. Just real simple. Yes, not only colored paper, Donna Joe, but imagine printing um on some pattern cardstock. The dresses. Imagine printing the dresses on some colored cardstock. I just colored these in with my markers. But imagine if you wanted to do this with colored cardstock. Yeah, that would be a good. I would put even the mason jars on some colored cardstock. And then this right here, this is Beauty in Everything. And you can use these two together. I think you can use both of these together. Imagine the possibilities just with these two. Yes, pattern paper, y'all. Pattern paper. Let's see. Just looking at y'all comments. Okay, so imagine the amount of cards and the possibilities using all of these together, right? And so this came out of this one, right? Find the beauty in everything. Look at that, the flower. Y'all gonna have fun resizing that. See, I could even make this even smaller. You can shrink this even smaller, right? Look how pretty that is. This will be nice as a border too. So if you wanted to take one and do this way and then another one that way and then another one that way, and it fit perfectly. When you're resizing it, your computer will show you the measurements of it. So I was just making sure that I didn't come out of the 4¼ by 5½ area. So I could see what the sizing looked like. So that was really helpful. Darlene DeSarro, yes, combine these with my Cricut and are the limit. And we have so many more. This is just 5 stamp sets. We have a lot more images. We have a lot more images. Yes, Aries, you have a good suggestion. You can use stamps by just printing them on pattern paper. Just copy and paste or duplicate. Yep, that's what I do. I just duplicated them, or you could keep dragging and dropping them into your document, drag and drop multiple times. It's still going to be in your folder. And then of course, wait a minute, let me get this here. Oh, here's the other one. I think this might be one of my favorite cards. Look at the dimension on that. And this is a 5x5 card. So I thought, let me make this a little bit bigger. And so it works from any direction. Make this a little bit bigger. And I had John do a lot of detail on this, different kinds of flowers. Isn't this a cute spring card? Isn't this the cutest little spring card? Or Mother's Day, you can take your sentiments from your stamp sets, your physical stamp sets, and you can put happy birthday, Mother's Day, whatever you want to put, congratulations, you know. Margie, you just got home. Well, welcome. I had fun coloring this. And you can use your colored pencils along with your markers, which is what I've been doing. Look how cute that is. I'm just... Okay, and then of course, the guy's jacket. I think y'all are going to love this because, you know, Father's Day and birthdays and just everything. Congratulations. Why not just drop your spouse a card and say, "You're my hero," or your brother or uncle or whoever. Just make a card just because. Or even a male teacher. This would be good for a male teacher who's had an influence on a kid, you know, something like that, right? The bomber jacket. I love our time together. And I just pulled out some stuff that y'all sent me in Happy Mail and put the hat with it. and just something. I think of Bill when I make these cards. He's not here right now, but y'all know he's my hero. Oh, I'm so glad, Kathy. Kathy says she's super excited to try them. I'm glad you're going to give it a try. Oh, yeah. Refresh the screen if you're not seeing.
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah, just refresh the screen.
Refresh the screen where? At the website itself?
On the website, yeah. Or if you're, I don't think we're buffering right now. It's bright and sunny outside. Ari said you can also design your card on computer and print out, then color. Yep, you sure can.
Right.
That's what I did with this one right here, is I just designed it here, and I just used that image there. This one too. I designed it first on the computer, and then I printed it out. But I did several of them. That way I wouldn't waste paper. And the paper that I'm using is the Nina cardstock, Nina white cardstock, 85 pound.
Yep. Where's that one that I did with the bridge?
Oh, let's see. I think I have it under here. Yeah, I just showed it to him.
Yeah, and the regular one. Put both of them side by side. Because see, when you're talking about the resizing, this is what it actually looks like on the website when you're buying it. When I resized it, I took this bridge right here, and I wanted it to be bigger, so I stretched it out to be bigger. I took this helicopter, I made it slightly larger, and I turned it to the side. That's what we mean when we say you can resize. I took this boat, I made it smaller.
Oh, Deb C said, I just digitally colored the jacket. Oh, man, Deb, you have to see how quickly, we're still on live, and Deb has already done something with Deb, her.
What did you use to color it?
I would like to see, Deb, if you get a chance, can you post it in the group? I would love to see or even email to me. I would love to see what you did. I can't wait to see what y'all do.
Yeah, Deb, email me. I'm going to put my address up.
admin@mindlesscrafting.com.
And I would love, maybe we could even have you do something to talk about it. And
let's see.
See, a lot of you have a lot of information.
Scene building, yep.
It's scene building, that's exactly what it is.
Yep. Oh, I used Paint 3D. That's what she used. All right, look, those bees, y'all. The bee and the fly. And I have so many more images to share with y'all. I didn't want to unleash everything on y'all. We probably would have had about 20 digital stamp sets unleashed if I would have just put everything out there. Don't worry. I'm going to just kind of be putting these into the store. I'll be putting these into the store every so often, new images. And this allows me and John to work together and make more detail, more scenes in our images too. Much more details in our images. So you'll see that in a lot of the digitals.
And this also allows us to upload images the way we want to, even a separate image. I don't have the control to refresh.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought you had to refresh that. Okay.
What are you talking about?
The screen is stuck. Our screen is stuck on our side, so I don't know if y'all can still hear us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So
I'm just going back to see if there's any more questions that y'all have with these. We're super, super excited because imagine all the images that don't get on our physical stamp sets. We really have to pick and choose, but now this allows us to share like all of the stuff that we have.
Well, not only that, I mean, we may actually say, you know what, we're making one image and we're going to put it up, and the price is going to be so attractive. It's going to be very detail oriented, because sometimes you only want one image. You just need it, and you want something outstanding, and that's what we'll have those also. Yes, Debbie says, can I use my tombos with these images? Isn't that what you use, Tracy?
I use pencil and tumbos. I use a combination. Yep, you sure can. Oh, thank you, B&D Craft. She says, I am so excited for y'all, Tracy and Bill. Random acts of crafting. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy said, let's all be positive and keep our conversations happy and crafty. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. Yep, just trying to share more of what we do with y'all. Imagine these images. So, I mean, you don't have to get them. It just gives you another avenue to get more images for your card making. So don't feel like, oh my goodness, I have to get that one. Don't stress yourself out. But it just gives you more access to some really beautiful images. And I'm really excited because I'm a stamper myself. But when I really started working with these digital images and seeing the possibilities, I was like, oh my goodness, we're sitting on a ton of images and we can't share them because not all of them will be a physical stamp set. But now we get to share these and you get to have these immediately and you can start creating like today. That's the nice thing. Yes, Angie Prude. I love it. Yep, she said, I think I will try one and experiment. Exactly.
Sarah says, do we have a book we can order through the mail? No, we don't have anything like that.
Kathy Champion says, more bang for your buck. And don't worry because these will not sell out. Exactly. Exactly. Although we do have some of our physical stamp sets that are on reorder, some of the ones that sold out. So we do have those on reorder.
Susan Miranda says, I'm looking forward to your tutorial on this.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, it's just going to be a simple tutorial. Like, okay, you've got your zip file and your images. Now what? How do I get them in a place where I can actually print them out? So it's going to be very simple and very easy to follow. So with that said, let me go ahead and show you one more time before we head off of here, because Bill and I still have a lot of work to do today.
We do.
Look, I'm putting him to work, y'all. Bon Voyage DIGI stamp. We've got Hello Gorgeous. That's one of my favorites because of that dress. Oh, and the perfume bottle. I've got to work with the perfume bottle today, too. Just for You DIGI stamp. Beauty in Everything. And You're My Hero. And all of the cards that you can make with them. I mean, it's just endless. Endless. So when y'all see me make big cards like this, you know, because I love my A2 size cards. It's just me. But I'm going to be trying some larger cards now because I can readjust my images and size them in certain ways too. So look at all of this creativeness. All this creativity. All the stuff you can do with these. A possibility. I can't wait to see what y'all do because I know it's going to be super fabulous. Glenda Sam says, I can use these with vinyl and iron-on. Wow.
Lisa O'Neill says the flowers are beautiful.
Thank you. Right, and there's 10% off on the digital stamp sets.
Carmina says she loves Just for You and Beauty and Everything.
Oh, thank you. Jessica McKenzie said, have a nice day, guys. Chat with you later. And congratulations, Bill and Tracy, on your first digital stamps. Thank you so much.
We're going to have so many of these digital stamps in here, believe me.
Yeah, we just want to give y'all access. Lori had a good question.
Lori Brokerton, she says,
So
if printed as is from you, are they set for an A2 size card? Oh, well, wait, let me look. Where is it at? I don't know.
they're not. No, they're much bigger. Is that
Oh, well,
you would have to
I
resize
no,
them?
I don't. I have to print it out exactly from the file itself and see what the file looks like. I resized this right here.
Yeah, some of them
This
I
is
didn't resize though. Oh, Bill resized these to make them look bigger for
You want
just
me to
for
go
the
downstairs
video.
and print it out right quick? Because I can find the answer to that.
No, they're not sized for an A2 size card. I think it depends on how you want to use them. Because some of them, like this one, let's see, this one was this size, and then I had to I made it smaller. This is the size, the original size of it. Well, it's just a mason jar. So it's not, you'll see the measurements though, once you put it in there.
But it's easy to resize it.
It really is.
Like nothing.
It's really easy to resize. Hildy says she's going to give it a try. Yes, give it a try. Even if you try with just one and see if it's something you like.
Yeah. Bye, Bertha. Bye, March.
Margie says she's not leaving yet.
Marge, I thought you were leaving. She said, I'm not leaving. I'm just telling y'all.
Oh, yeah, we'll get ready to go. Got to go do some behind the scenes work.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, you saw it. We just made history at Mindless Crafting headquarters. Released our first digital stamps. So y'all take care now. And happy mindless crafting. Bye.
Bye. Yes, Elisa, I did have a wonderful time at that basketball game, and as we're leaving the live.